Hey y'all, I was called to do Aries tarot reading. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and do that. This video will not have an image to it. It will be blacked out. Um, but let's see what's going on because I don't know where I heard to do Aries and Libra. So Aries reading and Libra's reading may be blacked out. Other readings will probably have visuals or whatever, but we'll see. Um, If you would like a personal reading, I do offer those, and I'll put that information down in the description. I heard larceny. I heard grand larceny. I heard that very loud and clear. Larceny. I heard felon, felony, felonious. I heard tantalizing, tempting, temptation, temptress, tempest, tempy, temp. I heard something about tags. So Aries, it looks like somebody is very angry. Very angry. But it feels like they're angry because someone may be hiding from them, keeping their feelings from them, keeping their emotions from them, or refusing to waste their time any further. Somebody is no longer wasting their time. They said enough is enough in this situation. I heard immediate attention, immediate, and then I heard approval, approved. Because it feels like somebody who's been turned down for something, declined for something, rejected, because they've been discriminated against. You know, possibly, we'll see. Let's keep going. But it feels like someone was being a bully. They were very jealous, very hateful, and being a bully because they were in their feelings because somebody pulled back from them. Somebody didn't want to be their friend, their associate, fuck with them, associate with them on some type of level. Or because they were rejected. They felt rejected, right? So they became a bully. They became very nosy. They became very stalkerish. And now it feels like they have entangled other people into their stalking, into their hate. So they have this hate rally going on, a hate parade, right? And someone looks like they have their back turned to the bullshit. Like they're not paying this mess any mind because they're happy. Especially if this is a maternal energy, mother, wife, girlfriend, auntie, sister, daughter, you know. I heard they're a teacher. I heard teacher, teacher, Tisha, Teacher, something like that. Tisha. Somebody looks like they're happy, living their best life, right? I heard Duval. I heard that in one of the other readings too. It may have been Cancer. So Florida may be a really big factor, like the Jacksonville area. Maybe a really big factor. As it's coming across to me as if somebody has turned into someone's biggest hater, their biggest fan and their biggest hater. You know what I mean? Like it's really fucking strange and addictive and obsessive. Especially if there's a Scorpio here or someone that is very dark complected, very tanned, an energy that has a very dark personality, a very dark spirit, possibly a very dark sense of humor also. But they look like they're into really dark things. Like they do a lot of shit that they can't tell people about. You know what I mean? Like this energy is dark. They may be a part of a cult, a coven, some type of group to where they practice a lot of dark magic. Occultists, you know? And I hate to just throw that out there like that because I don't like the term occultist to be misconstrued. These energies only work off a frequency of darkness over here. Okay? They're not just studying the unknown. Okay? They're working with really dark forces, dark entities, dark energies. And I don't think that they're realizing this is a horrible idea. I heard panda. Panda? I don't know. So designer, you know what I mean? I don't know like how that'll resonate. Panda. But it feels like someone was working with very dark spirits or working with the devil. You know what I mean? Like they're demons, like the dark energies of the universe to be able to manifest. And it has cost them or will be costing them. And it seems like they are repenting, or repentance is a really big factor in this situation. Confessing, confessions. I heard success. Success. Strangely, it felt like that was someone's name. Like they have a name that's tied into like, you know, like a success or, you know what I mean? Like one of those names that Victoria, you know what I mean? Like, a name that has some type of championship type energy behind it, like legend, you know what I mean, like something like that, like to where it's a name that's very bold. It's a very bold name. And I heard James, I heard John, and then I heard Johnson, Johnson. Ew, whew, I just got chills. I just had that image of the cover. It's something about the Johnsons. It's what something like that. The movie What About the Johnsons? Is something about the Johnsons. Oh, I'm fucking creeped out. So rape, incest, molestation, sexual deviance may be a really big factor in whatever this equation is. Because it feels like I heard their brother. I heard Steven, Steph. And it was something like Sterica or something like that. So Eric, Rika, Ren, Rent, Rens, Ni, T, and me. Right? Those feel like nicknames. Ni, me, T. I heard Michelle. Damon, Damon. And like I said, that could be demon. Like, you know. Damon, Damon. Damien. Damont. Damond, Damond, Raymond, Ramon, Ramona, Royal, Ray, raised, so it feels like someone who's been in a position to where they have been abusing their authority, their power, their influence for coercion. Possible Taurus, Virgo in this equation. Possible Capricorn. Again, Scorpio is real strong here. Real strong. Somebody looks like they've been trying to entice someone into a third party relationship, or entice possibly a child to do things that they know are wrong, or that they're uncomfortable doing, or that they have to keep a secret. You know, it's like, all right, don't tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Like, they're doing shit like that, like to where they're trying to get this kid or these people that are underneath them in some type of way, the people that they have power over, influence over, to do things that are satisfying their own devious needs, devious, like, it really feels like someone is going to be very sorry. And I heard, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Because it feels like they're creeping behind someone. I'm seeing them crawl through these trees, through these woods, like almost as if someone is trying to find their way through the dark. Like they're trying to do something in the dark, possibly at night or unnoticed. But it feels like as soon as they get to the location, one of the locations, or to one of the people in this situation, they cut the light on. Right? So somebody's home. They know somebody's home, or that somebody is aware of what's going on, or of how foul these people are, or of their own true inner light. They found the light. They found enlightenment. They're no longer going to be just told anything. They're not going to just listen to anything. They're not going to be fed just anything. They see the light now. They want better. They know better. They feel better. Okay? It's pure energy right in front of them. So it's almost as if you have a 90-degree day, right? But you have a 90-degree day with humidity, and you have a 90-degree day with just regular heat. Both hot as fuck. But that humidity is like some shit, And somebody's realizing that they don't have to deal with the humidity. It can be hot, but it doesn't have to come with all of this stickiness, all of this icky feeling. You can have heat without feeling crowded or moist. You know what I mean? Like, without your hair getting frizzy, without, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to deal with this shit. There are other places that are just as positive, just as warm, just as welcoming, just as enlightening, without sacrificing pieces of yourself, your soul, your identity, your money, your time. There are other places, right? And that's what somebody is understanding. It feels like somebody has been caged, restricted, limited in some type of way, to where they have never really explored outside of their normal reality. And now they're getting to explore outside of their norm. Physically, mentally, spiritually, however this resonates. So they're starting to detach from people and things that they know are toxic, or they have detached from this stuff. And it seems like there are energies that are trying to tempt them back into becoming their old self, back into activating old behaviors. That's funny because I just seen that Balvin Bunningham The Big Job video, that's so funny, that just came up, where he was like, you a blood? You know, and he like, yeah, I'm a blood, but they activated. You know what I mean? Like, is somebody may be seeing the light, and like they have one foot in the game, one foot in their new life. You know what I mean? They got one foot in, one foot out, and whatever the situation is. So they still are tied, you know what I mean, by blood or by loyalty or affiliated by name, or just, you know what I mean, something like that. They're still affiliated, but they're not active, you know? And this could even be somebody that's in the military, like, you know, somebody who has been in the military for a very long time, and now that they are no longer active, they kind of don't know what to do as a civilian. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Or even somebody that has been incarcerated, or anything like that. Like, this energy has only had like a one track mind, or they've had tunnel vision, or they've been restricted again for so long, or limited for so long, that now that there are options, they aren't really sure of what to do. They're it looks like they're afraid to make the wrong decisions, afraid to be manipulated, afraid to, you know, to do the wrong thing, or to look wrong, or to feel unwelcomed. Because it feels like once this energy decided, like, all right, I'm not going to be active anymore. This could definitely be a sorority. Somebody that's been in a sorority and they decided to like denounce their letters or something like that. Somebody that's been a part of some type of organization. And now that because they don't want to be a part of the organization, they're deciding to become leave themselves as an individual and not join this organization, or because they're trying to leave this organization, or they're being forced out of this organization through bullying, you know? Like, somebody trying to bully someone out of their job, out of their position, out of their role, out of their duty or whatever, because, you know, they may not like them, or because they see that this energy is too powerful. But it feels like somebody is realizing that their power has outgrown the organizations that they are a part of. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really need these ties. They don't need these affiliates. They don't need these to be associated with this shit any longer, because they understand how depressing this shit is, how sad this is, or how much control this shit has